it went live before I was quite ready, but that's okay. All right, you guys, welcome into the channel. Today is July the 9th. It is Wednesday. Hope y'all are doing well. Headphone warning. We're going to ring the bell. All right. So I worked with my little my Sprinkles of Joy cards earlier and tried to put up some shorts, but it just was the way they were posted. It's like all the printing in the videos in the vertical feed covered all the writing, so I had to delete them, and I will probably redo those tomorrow. All right. So we are here. We are ready. And we have hit that minute mark. So welcome in, witches, bitches, twats, and thoughts. I'm Black Betty, and I am Karma's right hand. This is the Underdog Ministry. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you that takes time to hang out with me during the day. You guys kick ass and take names. And thank you to one of the viewers, one of our subscribers has donated to the channel and actually hit that the Amazon link. It's hard to find because you actually have to go back to the main part of the channel. I'm not intensive enough to put it into the chat here, into this description, but in the main description box of the channel is an Amazon gift link for things that I have picked out for the channel and to help me continue to be able to bring you the channel. And so one of the most needed things on the list, the number one desired thing on the list, was some more alphabet dice, and we got them. So let's shake them up. And this is another headphone warning for this sound. And we're going to get ready. Shall we go? 1, 2, 3. All right, y'all. Let's see what words come out today. First thing I see is heat. I'm hearing the heat is on. It's a song. I believe it's Huey Lewis. Whoa, 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 whoa. Tell me, can you feel it? Tell me, can you feel it? The heat is on. Shit. Okay, so we have got Thoth. T-H-O-T-H is here. Thoth, the god Thoth, Egyptian god Thoth. T-H-O-T-H. Hey, Dark Lady, how are you? Hey, Savage King, how's it going? Welcome in, you guys. I appreciate you. So we've got Rupert. Rupert. The first thing that is coming to my mind is not anybody that is properly named Rupert, but Stewie Griffin's teddy bear. Somebody likes Family Guy? Rupert. Okay. We've got the name Angie here, A-N-G-I-E. Angie. That could be the song from Rolling Stones. Angie. Angie. Okay. Rupert and Angie today. Hey, Luke, how's it going? Hey, Rat Outdoors, how's it going? Duplo. Somebody has Duplo blocks instead of Legos. They got Duplos. They don't like knockoffs. I just heard something I don't even know if I want to repeat. I just heard the hole is too big. Fuck. We're not body shaming anybody. We're just going to leave that where it's set. All right. Web. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Could also be the initials W.E.B. Du Bois, the author. Let's re-roll. So far we've got heat, Toth, Rupert, Angie, Duplo, and Webb. POW, prisoner of war, or POW, right in the kisser. Firm, FIRM. Somebody is firm in their beliefs. There could be a firm representing somebody, like a law firm, or somebody is, there's firm rules around something. The last dice out is the letter Z. I'm gonna put it back in the can. All right, let's pull some out of the basket and see where we're going with this today. Who else is out there? Do we have someone from Detroit pretending to be a cop? Beverly Hills Cop. You got me fucked up. That's so funny. You know what? I did pull something up about Eddie Murphy yesterday. I posted a motivational something from Eddie Murphy. 75 years, 75 springs, 75 summers, 75 winters, 75 falls. All right. I'm only pulling a few out of the basket. This can get overwhelming if I pull too many. Let's see what came out today. 100% that bitch. If Spirit says so. You should get your dog spayed or neutered. Okay. Funny story, you guys. I'm going to totally stop the reading for a second because I actually went to a taping of The Price is Right. And it was when it was like the last season that Bob Barker was still there and before Drew Carey took over. And my mother and her friend and I took a girls' trip. And it was before, I'll just say before Bob Barker was gone. And there was some funny shit that happened there. But you should get your dog spayed or neutered. That's what Bob Barker used to say. Help control the pet population. Get your pet spayed or neutered. That used to be a Bob Barker slogan. Anyways, chemically dissolved. Goblins. Junior or JR. A tattoo tour Phoenix. That's it. Look. We've got a lily and a bee, and we've got my Phoenix, and we've got my, this is illegible. It's just a pink blob on my wrist because the guy didn't do a great job with the line. And I've got a lotus flower and a butterfly on my ankle. That's about it. Someone better come clean, 100% full disclosure, truth or banishment. Bravo, the letter B in the military alphabet. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, etc. A song by Taylor Swift, The Anti-Hero. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. Fire Marshal Bill, Jim Carrey character on In Living Color. And more Jim Carrey, The Truman Show, True Human Show. Something about Jim Carrey. I'm going to pull those out. I never pull on people's celebrity energy like this. Maybe it has something to do with all these movies that he's been in. We'll see. First house, looks and personality. Entrapment. Somebody's trying to set somebody up. Echo. So we've got B and E, breaking and entering. And we've got sex trafficking exposed. The letters B and E in the military alphabet. A B and E is known as a breaking and entering. We've got entrapment. We've got somebody tried to set somebody up for a breaking and entering. They were, oh, Fire Marshal Bill. They were going to set somebody up to get burned and watch it happen on live camera. You got me messed up. The heat is on. My dog just hit the camera. You guys good? You a little nauseous from the sea legs? Okay. Yeah, I don't like this already. Breaking and entering, entrapment, sex trafficking. Somebody's trying to get somebody really screwed up. We've got Fire Marshal Bill. Somebody's trying to get somebody burned. I'm seeing somebody with a lot of burn scars. If you are burnt, if this is you and it triggers you, please, I'm so sorry in advance. I don't even want to talk about what I'm seeing right now. Well, we've got somebody with like a POW, maybe somebody from the military here. Bravo, Echo. Somebody that has a lot of burn scars, or somebody that was going to set somebody up. Somebody from the military. This could be a carryover from last night, you guys. Last night we had the DEA Special Ops husband and wife team on the wrong side of the law come out. All right, and we got better come clean, 100% full disclosure, truth, or banishment. I'm pulling off of those. We've also got anti-hero. Somebody's trying to set somebody up to look like the bad guy here when they're the actual bad guy. This is the song about narcissism. Did you hear my covert narcissism? I disguise as altruism. I have fucking chills, yo. Somebody here is really trying to look like the good guy when they are setting somebody up. They're the bad guy. The heat is on. Alrighty, let's get into it, you guys. Hey, Hecate, can you be my moderator today, please, and thank you? I would really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna pull off of these, and we are gonna get a big story here because it sounds like it's a little bit crazy. Somebody was going to set somebody up for a breaking and entering. It was entrapment. They were going, this is somebody here that was evidently doing something with sex trafficking, didn't want to get exposed. They were going to set somebody else up so they could look altruistic. They were going to watch somebody burn. This is like planned. This is really planned. I just heard pow right in the kisser. Okay, so we've got a building here that is set up with cameras. I think somebody survived the fire with Fire Marshal Bill. This has already happened. The heat is on to who did this. This person has a military background. The person that got burned got set up for a breaking and entering. They were going to expose some sort of sex trafficking. The fool. This person was set up to take the fall. They weren't supposed to survive the fire. They were supposed to be the bad guy. They were supposed to take the fall. Okay, so who are the players in this besides this person who's been burned, who was supposed to be supposedly breaking and entering? This is all on camera. People watched this happen live and didn't intervene. Hey, you guys, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. I know you guys have pretty much matched numbers up there, but also, why don't we thank our new moderator in the building, our latest moderator. We've got a couple, but she's the one that saved the dice, y'all. So, let's see here. We've got great fortune in reverse. This person was going to get set up for something that... So somebody could claim a loss. Claim a loss. This person was supposed to be breaking and entering and have supposedly started this fire. This fire was triggered on purpose to set this person up so they could claim a loss. This person was already injured in war. We've got distant horizon. This person's traveled all over the globe already. That could be the trafficking. This person's traveled all over and finally anchored in somewhere. They finally anchored in somewhere, and then they found something out they did not like. This chain of events that's anchored in, since they've anchored in, a chain of events. A chain of events related to their health. This person having sudden sicknesses, unexplainable, leading up to this fire. Leading up to this fire, this person was set up. I don't like this, y'all. I do not like this energy at the fuck all. Not even remotely. I feel like I'm tapping into something that could get me in trouble for talking about it. But we're doing it live, so fuck it. Somebody really loves this person that's been burned. Their favorite show is Family Guy. And they love how Stewie is in love with his teddy bear, Rupert, his partner. Shit. Okay. So this is characteristics of the person that has been set up. This person has survived something they weren't supposed to survive. They have a lot of burns. World. They were given another chance at life. Their old life ended. This person has died metaphorically and symbolically when this happened. This person also resonates. I'm getting Phoenix energy. They really resonate with Phoenix. They've risen from the ashes of a fire, quite literally. This person is, oh boy, I got chills. I'm not supposed to be talking about this one at all. I'm not supposed to be talking about this one, but I'm going to. I don't care. So this person's getting a new lease on life here, but here's the deal. They were not supposed to survive. There's cameras that have watched this person's, what was supposed to be their demise. Three of Pentacles here. The Three of Pentacles in this very specific deck is a group of Masons, is a teamwork of Masons. This person survived what they really were not supposed to survive. That's the firm right there. These people are disguised as a law firm, and boom, now everything is going to crumble. I'm not supposed to be talking about this. There's something about a law firm, a group of Masons working in a law firm, set this thing up so this person could go down for something. Whatever was in the building or whatever was in the area that burned this person, they were set up as a breaking and entering. Eight of Cups in the reverse. This person forgot something in their car and turned around at the last minute. And if they had walked all the way through the door, they wouldn't be here. I'm shaking right now. This person's angels turned them around at the last second. I think they forgot their phone, their iPod, I'm hearing, oh fuck, I forgot the sack. Maybe their weed? They turned around at the last second and it saved their life. Judgment in reverse. This person was getting in with the wrong people, doing the wrong thing in the wrong, I don't know. This person was lost. They were in their wrong frame of mind, taking actions they shouldn't have taken. Let's get some shadow on this. How did they come to be, like, tell me a little bit more about this. So this person is injured. They've survived this fire, okay? With extensive injuries, evidently, thinking about Fire Marshal Bill and the visual on that, okay? Somebody set this up, set this building up. I believe it's the lawyers that are covering up this sex trafficking ring that set this person up to take a fall for something. At the last minute, they turned back and that saved them. Mischief. This person has a way of getting themselves into things that they're not a part of, and they've had this problem their whole life. Their angels have had to keep this person alive and get them out of a lot of different situations. And this one was close, a very close call. Summer in reverse and passion. Wow. So somebody here is pretending to be this person's ride or die. Whoever this person, the summer in the reverse, the heat is gone between these people. The passion has burned out. It's gone its course. The season of passion for this person and whoever set them up is over. This was like somebody really, really, really waited a long time and was really intent on ending this person's life. This is definitely organized. This was not done in the heat of the moment. This was cold, calculating, somebody simmering with rage under the surface. This is completely plotted, planned, premeditated. This person was not supposed to live. They weren't supposed to survive this. So tell me what's going on with them. Okay, we've got the backstory. They weren't supposed to survive. They've gone by the way of getting seriously injured by some sort of fire, some sort of explosion here. We've got them being set up for breaking and entering. This person was going to expose something else going on behind the scenes with some sort of sex trafficking thing. We've got the Three of Pentacles in the Masonic deck. Specifically is a group of Masons working together. The Three of Pentacles is teamwork makes the dream work, but in the Masonic deck, it is a group of Masons working together. It specifies it in the book. Truth. This person was going to tell the truth. This person didn't want to be part of any kind of sex trafficking at all. This is like somebody who's like, I don't know, this could be as simple as like selling OnlyFans pictures, but like as an organization, this could be somebody that's prostituting through the internet. This could be somebody that's selling their own bodies, selling other people's bodies, all the way down to the most horrific shit like the Epstein Island type trash. Truth is, somebody was cut loose once they started talking. They were being told to be cut loose. They're a loose end. Cut them off, cut them out, tie it up, get them done. Divinity. And the angels stepped in on this person's behalf. I'm telling you, this person turned around at the very last second, went, oh my God, I forgot, and boom. it saved their life, because 2 more steps in and they would have been completely incinerated. This person, that was a whole lot. That was a big dump. I don't know if I want to take all those, but let's see what they are, right? They flew, they flew. We've got grounded, and there's another anchor. Getting all the links, everything that's linked together, all the jealousy, all the we got jealousy and focus, targeted intent. So putting all the pieces together, linking all of the pieces together. Who is the weak link in the chain? We've got meditate in reverse. This person cannot calm down. Now that they're putting all the pieces together, this is somebody who's solving the case for themselves on who set them up to be burned. Here's the deal. This person came into some new gifts. This person that almost died here, and the angels saved them, not from all harm. Not from all harm, but save them for a purpose. This person now has some sort of gifts. Sometimes when you have near-death experiences, or NDEs, when you have a near-death experience, it can bring on psychic gifts. It can bring on, there's all kinds of phenomena. I'll just say that. I don't want to list everything and be specific, but there's all kinds of phenomena it can bring on. Some people have this ability to speak a third language they've never learned before, or they all of a sudden wake up and they've got an accent, or somebody can move things with their mind, or they can predict the future. This person who has had this extreme near-death experience here, it popped open their pineal gland. It popped open their third eye. This person here used to have some sort of negative outlook on life. This person had a problem for every solution, a bad attitude. And now this person is seeing life in a whole new way. They're putting the whole web together of information. This person knows who, I'm going to say, blew them up. I'm not getting a BOMB. I'm not getting anything like that. I'm getting like a gas leak triggered by some sort of spark that was set up. Not an actual device that would leave behind evidence of its creation or creator. This is supposed to look like an accident, remember, so they could make a claim. Right? Somebody broke into the building and it just went boom, man. We just need an insurance payout and we're good. This is like a group, a law firm, a group of people that set this person up because he was going to expose something they were doing. That's why the person was breaking and entering. This POW, they're doing reconnaissance. Page of Swords. This person's doing reconnaissance when this happened. Investigating something, getting evidence of something. Getting evidence of something to turn over. Oh, the heat is on for this law firm. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm hearing not honoring their oath of office. Somebody is violating their ethics. 6 of Cups. You've got to be kidding me. Somebody in this law firm is of the former friend of whoever this is. they went their separate ways when it came to the law a long time ago. How so? How is it separate ways if you're setting this person up to cover the sex trafficking? And this person's breaking and entering to catch the sex trafficking. Oh, wait. Hold on, please. Who's really the criminal here? The veteran who's been set up to take the ultimate hit in a building to cover up the dirty shit of the friend who says they're on the right side of the law because they've got a bar license? Okay, we've got Page of Pentacles here, right under the Ace of Pentacles. This person's ready to turn over what they found, what they have acquired, and that's why this happened. Bottom of the deck, Three of Swords in the reverse. Their loyalty stopped when they got stateside. These people were enlisted together. They were enlisted together. I'm feeling like one of these people really went through it when they came back, and the other one of them compartmentalized and used it as some sort of like fuel and didn't process, and this person just steps on people. That's where this trafficking came from. They've been into this since they were enlisted. That's where they've got their connections. Fuck. The Wheel in reverse. Their luck just ran out. Their tie, their military tie, they're going to have been enlisted in the same unit, same battalion, same troop, same whatever. I'm getting Marines here. Possibly Navy SEALs. These people know each other's movements. They know how to set shit like this up. They know how to look for shit like this. They brought the war home between each other. They went different ways. One said, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm going to be a lawyer. I'm going to put the prisoners in prison. And this person said, I'm going to go thug life. I'm going to have anger and rage issues. I'm going to probably have a drinking or addiction problem. I'm going to have a promiscuity issue. I'm going to have all kinds of mental health problems over here. And this person over here is going to be super controlled, regimented, rigid, completely like, this person is going to have the exact same schedule every day. They're going to never have a hair out of place. Their clothes are always going to be pressed. Like, this person is going to be the pinnacle of a hair trigger on a real beautiful package, okay? This person over here looks the part and is ready to implode. This person has survived an actual explosion, and now the tie between the two going way back is coming out. That's why I'm not supposed to talk about this reading. Does it get deeper? The Lovers? Don't ask, don't tell type of Navy SEALs? Is this like the ultimate lovers quarrel? Or is it just about the sex? All the lovers involved. Oh boy, I think these two even have some sort of secret. King of Pentacles in reverse. One can't keep control of the secret. That's why they're going to go boom. Okay. I think the secret is the sex trafficking. All the lovers, all of the connections, all the ties from their time enlisted. Someone needs to come clean 100%, full disclosure. This is the person who has survived the explosion. They have to tell the truth. They're here. They survived. Spirit kept them alive to tell the truth. This person's purpose is to put their foot in the ass of whoever this other person that they were enlisted with, this person that's in this law firm, part of this group of Masons, to put their foot in this specific person's ass and free themselves from the entrapment. We've got a Two of Pentacles here. Somebody's trying to keep things together, trying to hold it together. I mean, they're rebuilding their life. This person barely can keep their own mental balance here. They need to be free from this entrapment in this situation. Seven of Cups. All the illusions are being exposed. I'm hearing that thing from Wizard of Oz. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Whoever has been extremely injured that survived this explosion, fire, whatever it is over here, and it was caught on camera, like the inside of the building, like watching this person be afflicted by flames. I don't even want to go too many details. I can see too much. Okay, I'm just going to leave it there. This person has survived this, but the deal is their being alive is a threat to whoever this other person in this group is over here. This group, I'm not saying that this Masonic group is the one that is doing the sex trafficking at all. I'm saying one person within the group that knows, that was enlisted with this other person is. And they're using their connection with said group to stay in power, stay ahead of the legalities of this, to stay ahead of the law. And to orchestrate things like this, because, you know, it's okay to make a building go bye-bye, but they didn't know anybody was going to be breaking and entering and trying to get inside. Okay, we've got the Ten of Cups here in the reverse. Man, somebody's about to lose their family. They're about to lose their freedom. They're about to lose their happiness. They're about to lose everything. They're about to lose all their connections, all their power, all their leverage, all the money that's backing them with this group. Oh, they're fucked. Whoever this is that has survived the explosion is going to devastate another person's life. Not like they didn't devastate it themselves. They're just going to ensure that the horrors this person has committed are revealed to, I don't know, the powers that be. This person's not going to walk away from any kind of responsibility or duty. This person sees it as their duty and they're not going to walk away. You couldn't kill me. You're not going to be able to stop me. That's what this man is saying. This is a man. Ace of Swords in the reverse. It's this person is unclear right now on whether it's the one friend or whether it's the entire firm that is involved with their industrial accident. Moon in reverse. There's too many people that know the truth, that they can't keep it secret. They can't keep it hidden. It's about to be revealed. Somebody's about to come bring this whole fishy story to light here. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles. Somebody with all the tidbits and all the fishy information and all the, this person knows why. This person knows all the motives. This person knows about all the catfishing as well. Getting paid. Where all the money went. It's a real bad thing for these people that this person did not succumb to the betrayal that they put on them. It's a real bad thing for whoever was enlisted. I'd like to say this is like one man and another man that were enlisted together. One man went rogue. One man went according to the law, but is the actual villain, okay? This is the one that's in the firm. This is the one that's in this group of people. I'm still not certain this group of people has anything to do with this at all. I think that their association is going to be something they're embarrassed of, and they're going to try and make this person go the fuck away. Let's get a different. I've got two Rider-Waite decks. One's tiny and one is a little bit bigger. This is the older one though. So tell me about this. Is this the group going to make this person, I'm going to say, this person over here is the bad guy that looks like the good guy. And this is the good guy that looks like the bad guy that got burned really badly, okay? So on the side of the bad guy that looks like the good guy, is the firm a part of this setup, or was this something that this person did on their own using their job to find the contacts to make it happen? Three Cups in limbo. I'm really feeling like this person didn't use people they know, and they couldn't go with people they didn't know. They had to use people that they had some sort of loose association with. This person, I think that they involved their firm by using its resources. I don't think the firm is a part of this. This group. Four of Swords and the Three of Swords in reverse. They're going to put this person out to pasture is what they're going to do. There will be no forgiveness for this person. They're going to beg, they're going to beg, they're going to beg, and they're going to put this person to rest. They're going to lay him out. Here's the deal. They're either going to wash their hands and say, hey, you used resources we never authorized. You violated your ethics, this, that, and the other thing to come for this person. You set this person up. You are the only conspirator. We're going to just serve you up on a platter. Right? I don't think that he's going to have the backing of this group anymore. Like, what was going to be the patsy is now the person that's going to put the other patsy in prison. The firm is going to use this bad guy that looks like a good guy as their fall guy. Page of Swords in reverse. This is the one with all the information. This is the one with all the connections. This is the one that came up with the bright idea. This is the person that initiated it. This is the person they've got to cut loose. Whoever got burned was not supposed to survive, and they fucked up. And like, Justice in the reverse. They were not supposed to survive. And it has brought about karmic rebalancing for this person they were enlisted with. This is weird. It's like one guy, they both went through the same war together. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, they're not working together no more. This person's going to be shut out. This person's going to have no protection. They're the ones that is completely, what do you call it? When you're the orchestrator of everything, this person's in the middle of it all. They're in the middle of the explosion. They have ties to the building. They've got ties to the insurance. They've got ties legally in their firm to the people that worked on the gas. They've got ties to this person because they were enlisted with them. They've got ties to this group, and this group doesn't want them tied to them anymore, because what this person here has done is psychotic, for lack of another word. I am not anybody that can diagnose those kinds of ailments, but this doesn't seem sane to me. I mean, all right, we've got the Eight of Pentacles here. So somebody's really putting in some overtime here, trying to get out of this situation, trying to get out of the contract, trying to get out of whatever their hands are all up in it. They're the only ones that have touched it. They were stingy with whatever this was, like the information, all of it. When it came to this claim, that's the part we haven't tapped into yet. Tell me about the claim. I think this person's using their expertise to run some sort of, it's like a fraud ring with insurance over here. But they were just going to, take this person out that they used to be enlisted with. Where is the loyalty in this? Like, why? Why did this person set up specifically somebody they were enlisted with? Five of Cups and the Fool. They regret choosing this person. It was a shitty choice. If they could take that one decision back, they would. If they could take that one decision back, they would, because it ruined everything for everything they've had going on. It destroyed their life. They were the fool. They took a leap without looking, while deep in some sort of desire to hide involvement, desire to make something go away. Queen of Wands here. This person was the orchestrator of it all. They were in charge. They signed their name on everything, thinking that their tie to this group, this Masonic group, was going to protect them. Page of Cups. Boy, they're sorry now. Ace of Cups. This person's overwhelmed with emotions right now. Eight of Pentacles. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. They really did the work. Like, they did all this. They're in their feelings. They're very sorry about everything they've done now. They wish they could take it back. It's the one thing. They wish they could take it back. They wish they could sail into calmer waters. They wish they could make it all fucking go away, but they cannot. They cannot. They tried to kill one of their comrades. Set them up for breaking and entering. The Hanged Man to set them up. They really wish they hadn't chose this one person. It was the wrong decision to make. And now everything is tied back to this person. Their signatures on everything. Their hands are in everything. They're tied to it all. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive, eh? It's kind of a scary reading, you guys. What's the outcome going to be? what's the outcome going to be for the person who has been burned, the person who has been injured, the person that was originally going to be set up for the building fire that this person was going to get a check from a claim for? See, this is just supposed to be some sort of building. Nobody was supposed to get hurt. This person's just supposed to break in and die. Like, nobody else is supposed to get hurt. You weren't supposed to get hurt. You were supposed to check out. You weren't supposed to get hurt. You were supposed to check out. I'm sorry that you lived. I'm sorry that I got caught. I'm sorry that things went this way. I chose the wrong person to go down for it. This person says they should have chose a bum. A homeless person that nobody cared about. No, just chose somebody that was very, very closely tied to your entire life. Harvest. And the sacred three, seeing in all directions. Well, somebody's reaping what they've sown. And everything they've done, all the ties, all the different ways that they have been involved with this entire scenario, from the insurance fraud to the law firm to the Masonic ties. And I'm really saying clearly that this is not the group of Masonics that this person is associated with that has committed this issue. Their resources have been manipulated by this one person who has infiltrated or become a part of their group to cover up things like this insurance fraud situation. Where this person screwed up was initially even committing fraud, but then using somebody they were tied to on paper for years in multiple different ways as the fall guy. So you could catch an insurance check. You are reaping what you've sown, and everything, everybody that all around from every direction can see how things are about to fall. This person here. Tell me about this person over here. I need one more tarot deck. So this person over here, the one who has committed all of these offenses, is about to get, their just desserts here. No matter where they go, no matter what they do, no matter what way they try to cover this up, it's being seen. The divine has intervened on the victim's behalf over here. Save their life specifically for the purpose of taking down this other person who they used to be enlisted with and have some sort of a code or an oath between the two of them. And this person didn't die. They picked the wrong person. Hanged Man in reverse. So you're about to, this person who's been injured, this person who's been burned, this person who almost was killed and maimed by their injuries, is about to flip the perspective of everybody seeing this person as an upstanding citizen with a law degree, with ties to some sort of big firm over here. This person's going to put their foot in it with the truth. Eight of Wands in reverse. They're being held back, or they're holding back. I'm getting rage from this person who has been injured. They want to wring this other person's neck. Thought you were going to kill me? I'm tougher than that, you schmarmy little fuck. Who is this person that's been hurt? It doesn't matter. This person's burned. They're tough as fucking nails. I don't know who this particular individual is that has survived this building explosion. But let me tell you, if they survived that, I would be real worried. on this other end when they come charging back. I mean, this is somebody, we've got into Marines or Navy SEALs, right? Like, this is somebody who has been literally trained to operate and ignore their own physical pain for an objective. And I just heard, congratulations, fucker. You have just become my objective. Okay. I got chills on my forearms. Just right here. And I'm getting somebody bum rushing another person and just... Not as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. This person who has survived their injuries, survived their burns, is coming back with a fucking vengeance for whoever set them up to be the patsy in this situation. Okay, so our friend over here that's been burned is a little psychotic on their own, but in a positive way, not in a dangerous way to humanity, but in a way that if they get a hold of this person over here that tried to set them up, they're going to laugh in their face until they take the last breath in their own hand. Like, they will choke the life out of this person and watch them breathe their last and smile. Something about being back in the trenches. Oh, damn. Gonna make this person pay if they ever get a hold of him. I think that it's best if these people don't ever meet again. I mean, hopefully we got the person over here that's the bad guy that looks like the good guy, and then the good guy that looks like the bad guy. I'm hoping that this person over here is already in jail, because if this person gets a hold of them, it doesn't matter what the level of their injuries are, if they're permanently scarred, if they have lost, if they're burned over 90% of their body, this person has come back with the vengeance specifically to take this person out. But here's the deal. God's saying you're not supposed to literally take them out. That's God's job. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. You're supposed to bust this ring wide open. Your survival, your scars are going to paint a picture on the stand that none of their fancy footwork or their big connections or their web of high influence people can change. The names Rupert and Angie could be significant here. We've got the god Thoth here. Duplo blocks. POW. I don't know. I don't like this energy, you guys. I'm going to pull one spiritual as fuck just to kind of clear the air, clear the mood, cheer us up, give us something to laugh about, because this is a little bit much for me right now. The wound is the place where the light enters you. When I'm saying this person over here who is, I'm talking, their physicality has been maimed by whatever this person orchestrated with this building blowing up insurance claim thing. This pain, this death and rebirth and rise from the ashes is where this person's psychic gifts came from. Yo, pick one time in your life you've been hurt and ask how it made you golden. Did it make you more tenderhearted? Did it open you up when you were once closed down? Did that heartbreak lead you to more connection with spirit? Can you just get a teensy, tiny little bit grateful for it? Fuck yeah, look at you go. You're like a wounded disco ball inside. I can't even. I kind of have chills on this whole reading, you guys. I'm a little bit shook. I'm a little bit shook. I need a mood booster. Let's pull one of the mood booster cards. Whoo! Whoo! Let's top one. Create a folder on your phone of photos and videos that never fail to make you smile. Every now and then we need a little pick-me-up, and easy access to joyful photos and videos can provide a boost to your mood. Selecting the content will give you an excuse to flick back through happy memories. When you need that boost, engaging with those images and videos instead of turning to social media will have a more positive impact on your well-being. So, I'm getting like somebody here that likes, and who doesn't, I'm speaking for myself right now, puppy and kitten videos. You know, funny stuff that happens in life. I don't know. There's somebody out there that likes fart jokes. There's another person that likes to watch, you know, people get pies smashed in their faces. Whatever makes you laugh that doesn't require you to pay attention is where you need to go to kind of like get a little bit of extra oomph, a little smile when you can't find anything else positive in your day. One of those moments where you're training your brain to look for good instead of default to grump status. When you try to be Big Bird instead of Oscar the Grouch, right? Okay. Oh, this one really kind of took it out of me, you guys. I can almost feel this person's, it's like their skin pulls when they move, and it's always stretching and painful to exist in their skin right now, and they are trying not to fall into a vengeance state of mind, okay? People watch this happen. There is CCTV of this person's injuries, the incident where they were burned. Also, this person could file an insurance claim about some sort of property. Well, the heat is on. This person, it has, the person that was going to claim the check has ties to some sort of law firm, a group of Masonic lodge people, maybe. But the lodge or the Masons themselves don't have anything to do with this negative, horrid explosion. Spirit's making me be clear on that. They're making me reiterate. They didn't have anything to do with it. The one person using their affiliation with those professional groups and those professional ties, associations, perks, benefits, etc., is the one that set it up. But they're using all that to cover it. None of those people think that this person is that type of way. They don't see the person's they've got damage from being enlisted. I'm going to say that they don't admit. Okay, so this is somebody with PTSD who masks with control. And they tried to do this to get themselves out of some sort of financial issue, financial hole. And instead, you know, they should have chose somebody that was a bum, a miscreant, homeless, a transient, instead of someone they knew. Instead of someone, that's the only thing this person feels bad about. It's not the fact that this person almost died, not the fact that they're going to live in pain for the rest of their life because this person needed a check. Not the fact that all of these people's professional associations could be in jeopardy because of their fuckery. No, the only thing they care about is that they should have chosen somebody they didn't have so many ties to. I don't envy this person's karma. Because if this person gets a hold of them, they're going to take them both all the way to hell. Y'all. Headphones. Oh, wow, you guys, that was intense. That was intense. I got to get out of this energy, you guys. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with me. Thank you to Dark Lady Kate for the dice and for the moderation. I appreciate you. All right, you guys, remember, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. Back out.